working on a red thread shirt. Some other hoops, just drawings, lovebirds, poppies, chicken, goose, Bambi, and butterfly with flower. Hello out there, welcome to another weekend vlog. I've got some stuff going on this weekend, nothing too crazy. I've also got a lot of projects that I'm working on. Hi. Today I had a dermatologist appointment and I had to feed my friend's cats. So I went on a nice little walk. So cute. Emily is a really talented artist and I loved seeing her paintings throughout the space. I also went to one of my favorite local art supplies stores because I needed X-Acto knife blades as well as hot glue sticks. And then one of my favorite local fabric shops is Fleshman Fabrics, and I just kind of perused because I'm in the mood to buy fabric. I don't really need to buy fabric, I just want to, but I did not end up getting anything there. And for the rest of this Friday, I just tried to get some work done. I'm working on a lot of little hoops and pieces for the holidays, as well as garments for a different project that I will tell you about soon.
Is one that like you look at and you're not like, oh, I'm so tired of looking at that painting. Or even if it does do that, it then challenges you somehow. Or you're like, well, why am I tired? Like, I don't know, like that's a true thing, but it just means that he's like seriously thinking about painting, you know, or like art.
I mean, like tastes change too, maybe.
Tastes change too, yeah. It's like the thing with painting is so the most subjective, and that's kind of what his point was. He's like, it's not that it's a bad painting. He's like, I just don't appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, the space of a home is also like really specific.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Even just moving art around changes the piece itself too.
Yeah.
The space changes when you switch out art, but then like the piece changes in the context of where you put it.
Yeah, in the context of the things that are around it.
Yeah. Or then it would be completely different if it was like in a gallery space. For some reason, why does that feel so different? But it does. Or like if it's next to more work like it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I think this piece does a lot better here than near my piece. But I also think my piece does worse near this piece, you know, vice versa. Because they're similar, but they're not the same enough, you know? Like of the grid pieces. But they would be interesting in conjunction if there was more, if we both made more grid work and then we showed them
like,
all together.
There's a weird thing that happens too, I guess, when there's just a lot of the same thing over and over again. It's like powerful. Everything gets better when there's, in my opinion at least, when there's like 10 of the same thing in different iterations. That's like so fun.
That's how I am, and that's kind of how I want to work. It's just like dedicating the time to it and making that commitment. But like right now I'm like, I want to make a bunch of these little small grid watercolor paintings because it's such an old idea, and I used to always make drawings like this.
Because that Graham kid said that he did grids.
Well, it just made me think of, like, I've been thinking about grid since you made that pig piece.
Oh,
for that
yeah.
because you had the pig floating in a grid, and I was like, God damn! Like, I thought that was a really strong piece. I still think it's a really.
That was
strong
really
piece.
fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a really fun thing, but also you were using the grid as a motif for like, I don't know, 2.5 weeks, pretty regularly. You made maybe 5 pieces that referenced it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
didn't see all your
it wasn't
drawings at the time.
necessarily, it's more so like not knowing any other way to make it appear as if it's a lace.
Yeah, but because you were using grid as lace, and lace is like a window, but also a veil and also a fabric. So it's like, I don't even know if you were putting that much thought into the symbology and metaphor of that. But the way that the grid is also talked about in abstraction, because that book on clay, they talk a lot about the grid, and it's
No, I'm not thinking that much.
What?
I don't think I think that much about it.
No, but that's what it is like the grid is like a way for artists to paint without thinking about it, but also solving that quandary of painting as illusion versus painting as surface. Like the grid becomes this symbol of that. The grid is a utility. Obviously, I can't even talk. I'm going to talk. I think a lot about the grid is what I'm saying. But your little grid, you made it like this magical thing without even trying. And you didn't even think about it. And it's just because that's how you work, and you work so much. Your pieces are just like kind of like everything you kind of use and you reference kind of becomes this little magical thing. And I was like, oh wow, you just imbued it with so much power to me that I was like, oh, I'm going to co-op that. Yeah, so now I'm making work with it because it's like finally getting its way through the.
But your work obviously is so different in its own thing, you know, like.
But yeah,
that's funny that that's your interpretation, but that's because it's like personal to you.
It's just what it sparked. Like I mean, you made that, and then I formulated my thoughts based off of like a bunch of other things too. But that was like the initial.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just talking too much.
It's okay.
Take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, I love that little pig with the little grid.
Yeah, that was cute.
It was awesome.
I love having a creative prompt from someone else because I never would have done a piggy bank.
Yeah.
I started my Saturday by reading a little bit. I'm reading Magic Maker by Pam Grossman, and it's really great, very inspiring. After that, I did a little bit more working on my red thread shirt as well as a small hoop. I did some yoga pretty early to help kind of center myself because today I had to bring a bunch of my work to an art space that's going to hopefully sell all of that stuff. So I was a little bit stressed out, but also very excited. Here's how the red thread shirt came out. It has lots of different symbols all over it, embroidered in red thread, and I finished this just in time to pack it up with the rest of the stuff I wanted to bring to Umbria Arts, the space in Manayunk that's going to be carrying my work. So I was just trying it on to see how it looked, and then pretty much after that got all my stuff ready so that Lewis and I could go over there. I I packed up a big pile of my work to go to a shop. The shop is called Umbria Arts. They asked me if I want to sell some work there, so it's kind of exciting. It's a very cool space. There's a bookstore, there's a bakery, and there's an art gallery and shop. So I grabbed some things, like a few shirts, tissue box covers, small pieces, tapestries, took them out of my Etsy, and I'm going to see if they want to carry them. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then the rest of the day, I think Lewis and I just want to be creative and maybe do some paper mache, but also the voyage to West Philly might take longer than we want just due to traffic. This is the structure I want to paper mache. It's plastic containers stacked on top of each other with popsicle sticks, making a tree shape. Got pretty far in covering it, and then we took a break to order pizza and salad. I randomly started embroidering this rose coming out of a pocket of a shirt, a button down. On Sunday, I went on a walk again to my friend's house to feed her cats. After that, Lewis and I got some groceries at Trader Joe's. We usually try to get groceries at some point between Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and we did a pretty big shop, so lots of new groceries to work with. I really just puttered around the rest of the day. I tried to tidy up my workspace a little bit. I got some new fabrics actually recently from mood.com, a couple of dead stock fabrics, but I got some cotton flannels that I want to make shirts for myself out of, or maybe scarves. I like that they have a dead stock fabric section that you can shop from, but I needed to put a backing on my pomegranate hoop. Leftover pizza and salad for lunch. And then besides that, I was kind of prepping some sewing projects, just like seeing where the day takes me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little weekend vlog, seeing all the different stuff I get up to project-wise. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!